Would you like to gain consensus during board meetings? Do you want to fulfill the objectives of that particular meeting so that you can fulfill the objectives of your organization? In this video, I am going to give you 5 lessons that I have learned in building board consensus so that I can have a corporate governance that is effective and impactful in my organization. Let's talk in the next 5 seconds. We were
and then the environment was cleaned up.
First time I was hearing about this stuff. Wow. It was totally new to me.
With social impact consulting. Hello, my name is Efwa Elens Ede with Social Impact Consulting. We're a development consultancy firm that looks to maximize social impact. If you like content like this, please like and subscribe and click on the bell notification so that you can get more videos like this. Corporate governance is the foundation of a successful organization. Like Dr. Hussaini Abdu, the country director of CARE International Nigeria and the current chairman of Yaga Africa Initiative, he said most organizations have effective and vibrant executive directors but have a weak governing board. In this video, I'm going to address 5 lessons that I have learned in building a sustainable organization through having an effective corporate governance strategy by building board consensus. Successful organizations such as the Faith Foundation, founded by Fola Adeola, the founding CEO of GT Bank, they have empowered over 180,000 entrepreneurs using over 1,200 volunteers. Another organization, Leap Africa, in 2002, founded by Ndidi Unili, they have empowered numerous businesses, nonprofits, and young leaders across the country. Let's talk about the JA Global franchise, Junior Achievement Nigeria, brought by Simi Nwogugu in 1999. They have reached out to over 1 million students in 5,000 schools in all 36 states across the country. Finally, the Nigerian Economic Summit Group, NESG, a private sector-led nonprofit that was brought in over 3 decades ago that has given a platform for private sector leaders to participate in national development. I can go on and to talk about organizations such as Yaga Africa, Youth Alive Foundation, the Nigerian Women's Trust Fund, Budget, Spaces for Change, NNNGOs, and so many others, even Connected Development. Many other organizations like this are successful in their chosen thematic area because of effective and sustainable corporate governance. If you know any organizations who are successful in your city, state, or country, include them in the comment section so that we can talk about it. Today, I'm going to be talking to you about 5 lessons that I have learned in gaining board consensus so that you can swiftly meet your organizational objectives as you're coming up with a plan to talk to the board so that they can agree to the plan, vote on the plan so that you can implement. Number 1, be on the same page with your board chair. When I started off as the executive director at Junior Achievement Nigeria back in 2015, my board chair then told me, Efwa, if you're on the same page with me, you will be successful. In order for you to be on board with the board chairman, you need to carry him or her along when you're trying to set up your board agenda. You need to have a conversation with him or her about what your plan is and what your objectives are. Make sure you take their suggestions and their considerations into account when you're finalizing your plan so that both of you are on the same page. Remember, your board chair is the one facilitating the agenda of the meeting. So if they're on board with you, you all can be in concert as you're delivering the board meeting and fulfilling your plans and objectives. If you have not conducted your board meeting, you have not constituted your board, you've not gotten things together to that respect in building the foundation of your organization, make sure you order my ebook webinar combo, How to Run Your NGO. The information about that is on the link in the description if you're ready to order. Number 2, send your board packet in advance. This is very important because the reason why these board members were selected is because they're busy building their brand and their legacy. So they're reputable people who have other things to do. So they need to review these documents prior to the meeting. So it's vital for early review to ensure that your meeting is seamless. As a secretary to the board and as an executive director, you need to have your documents together, because even when a donor wants to conduct an assessment of your organization, they're going to ask for your corporate governance packets, especially your minutes and other supporting documentation. So you need to be able to send these documents in advance, because they are lengthy documents such as strategic plans, such as audited financial reports and annual reports. These things, they need to come through and look at thoroughly so that you can have a rich and seamless meeting. So if you don't have these documents on time and then you want to review them and you want them to approve these documents, they're not going to do that, because they're going to want to look at it thoroughly, and then they'll have to now say, okay, let's postpone this till the next board meeting, which would then delay your progress and the implementation of the strategic plan of your organization. Make sure you send the packet on time. It's those little things that make a big difference. Number 3, conduct the meeting before the meeting. Meet each of these board members either in person or virtually to discuss your plans and objectives of your meeting, especially your most vocal and passionate board members. Ensure that they are on board with what you're saying and address any objections that they may have. There are board and governance meetings that I've attended and facilitated that after these meetings, I want to crawl in a hole and not come out because of how contentious the meetings became, because I didn't meet with them in advance. My justification was, I'm too busy running the organization. I don't have time to have these meetings. Trust me, make the time to have these meetings, because without their support, things will not get done. Anytime I have these meetings, these backroom meetings, having conversations with them to plan what I want to achieve in the meeting, I have a seamless meeting and everyone is happy. Number 4, identify their self-interest. Corporate governance is like politics, and just like most things in life, politics is in our everyday life. If you don't like politics, just go hide under a rock. As an executive director and secretary to the board, you need to understand the peculiarities of your board members. You may have similar passions with some of them. Use that to break the ice with them, okay? So that you understand why they're on this journey, why they're on the board of this organization, what is their lived experience. There may be some board members that no matter how you present the plan, no matter how you slice it, no matter how you dice it, they are not going to agree with you. So conclude that you will just have to take it for a vote. As long as you have a consensus with your board chair and majority of your board members, you should be able to sail your plan through and make things happen in your organization. Number 5, carry your board along in implementation. Now that your board has voted on your proposed plan, now it's time for implementation. As a nonprofit, there will be opportunities for them to volunteer and add value. So make sure you propose that to them. With this strategy, you will then have allies within your board, so that as you propose new ideas to implement your strategic plan and objectives, they'll be able to bring ideas, networks, and even more value to your plans. And they will take ownership of the organization's progress and impact. That way, you will have a more cohesive board and you will have an excellent corporate governance that will make your organization maximize social impact. Corporate governance is an art and a science. It takes theory, practice, and emotional intelligence to navigate the different personalities and peculiarities of different individuals and different lived experiences as you meet the vision, mission, and objectives of your organization. With time, patience, efficiency, and technical know-how, you will conduct a seamless board meeting and implement the strategic objectives of your organization. as you maximize social impact. If you like the content in this video, please like, subscribe, click on the bell notification so that you can get more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.